Hello there, I'm Sunita, your English tutor. A warm welcome for a fascinating lesson. So today's topic is the passive voice. Without further ado, let's dive deep into the lesson. So let's understand what's the meaning of the passive voice. Before that, we should know what's exactly the meaning of the active voice. So when I say active voice, so this is my active sentence, if you can see here. Okay, right. Sunita teaches the students twice a week. So if you see here, Sunita, so this is, I'm talking about, that's my normal subject, then teaches, that's your verb, and then we have this object. Okay, so that's the normal sentence structure that you really know, SVO. However, when we talk about the passive voice, then what happens? The object becomes the subject and the subject becomes the object. Okay, so what will be the passive voice of this sentence? Sunita teaches the students twice a week. Okay, so the students are taught twice a week by Sunita. Okay, all right, I'll help you here. Just give me a moment. Okay, I'll write here for you. So I said taught. Why did I use that? Okay, so when we are going to change a sentence, that means from an active voice to the passive voice, then we are going to write this way. So it could be has plus been plus third form of the verb, has plus been plus third form of the verb, was word plus third form of the verb, is MR plus third form of the verb. And if it's like it's your present continuous tense, then it could be is plus being plus third form of the verb. And the same way, was were plus being plus third form of the verb. So that's the structure you need to follow. So that means, in short, you can say here to be plus third form of the verb, or you can say past participle. Okay, so okay, the students are taught twice a week. Now here I can say by Sunita. So it's up to you. Or you can say the students are taught twice a week. If you don't want to mention who taught, okay, so then you can say like this also. When we talk about the passive voice, what exactly is the meaning of this passive voice? It means who did the action or what did the action. So that becomes important in this case. So that's why what exactly we are doing, that the object becomes the subject and the subject becomes the object. So always remember it. Okay, there we go. So here I'll help you. So I'm going to describe a process to you, so it's gonna be easy for you. Okay, so let me just remove it for you so that you can understand it in an easy manner. All right, so there we go. Okay, all right. Okay, so how peanut butter is made? So let's prepare that. All right, let me do it like this way. Okay, so that's the process we have now, and we are going to find out those passive words, or maybe you can say that's passive structure. Okay, number one, the shells are removed from the peanut butter. I'm sorry, the shells are removed from the peanuts. Okay, so here, that's the structure you're talking about. To be plus past participle. Number two, the peanuts are roasted in a large oven. Again, we are using here what? The passive voice. To be plus past participle. The skin is now removed using water. So now we can use water. Again, the same thing. The peanuts are ground. So here, ground, here I'm talking about to grind. So what's the second or past participle for this? That is ground. Okay. The peanuts are ground into butter by a big machine. And the last one, the butter is packed into jars and the labels are put on. So here again I'm talking about are and put on. I hope it's clear to you. So don't get confused. I know many teachers are not using the passive voice because it's not advisable. However, the native speakers are using these kind of sentence structures in their daily conversations. So for instance, we are using this way also. The movie was directed by dash. I mean, it could be anyone. Okay. So the same way, if you see in the newspaper or in the magazines, there you'll get a lot of different structures. So many of the sentences are in the active voice and many of the sentences are in the passive voice. So how can you practice these things and how can you differentiate between these two sentences? So the best way, start reading newspaper, and what you can do through reading, you're going to underline those sentences and then you will come to know where I have to use the active voice and where I have to use the passive voice. All right, I hope you have enjoyed this lesson. So what you have to do now, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new to this channel. If you already subscribed to it, then share this video across the globe so they'll come to know what is the meaning of the passive voice. I'll meet you in the next class. Bye for now.